Welcome to Tampa Bay Rays Baseball on the show. This is the first season, game number 36, post fantasy draft, and it will be the 16 and 19 Pale Hosers from the south side of Chicago taking on the Tampa Bay Rays at 24 and 11. This is the first game of the series. It will be taking place at the beautiful Palace in St. Petersburg. Capacity 35,881 at the Palace by the Bay. See what kind of crowd shows up today. Going for the White Sox, right-hander Martin Diego. He's 4-0 with a 3.26 ERA. He will be taking on the big unit Randy Johnson, the left-hander slider fastball specialist, who is also 4-0 with a 2.15 ERA. A few substitutions for the Rays in this one. Try to keep everybody as fresh as possible in this 162 game season grind. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. All right, I believe we are set to go. The starting lineup for your Tampa Bay Rays. Leading off at shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. In left field, batting second, Ricky Henderson. At second base, batting third, Rod Carew. DHing and batting cleanup, Mickey Mantle. In center field, hitting fifth, Ken Griffey Jr. In right field, hitting sixth, Jose Siri. Jose Mateo will be hitting seventh and at third base. Buck O'Neill at first base hitting eighth. In second leadoff batter hitting ninth, catcher Yainer Diaz. Rengifo, Tony Gwynn, Duke Snyder, Mark McGuire, Johnny Bench, Kyle Schwarber, Chipper Jones, Martin Diago, and Elvis Andrews will be your White Sox starting lineup in today's contest. Rays were able to salvage the last game of the series. Their last series. But now facing Chicago White Sox. People believe they swept them at Comiskey Park. Now the White Sox come down to Florida, hoping to gain some measure of revenge. As there you see Tony Gwynn batting an awful 143. No home runs, 1 RBI, 3 runs scored, and very limited bats at 21. It is raining. It is gloomy. It is Central Florida in May. And taking the mound for your Rays, Randy Johnson, his 8th appearance, 4-0 record, 50 in a third innings, pitched 2.15 ERA, a whip just over
Leading
1
off
with
the night
50
for the White
strikeouts.
Sox, the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Rengifo, 235 hitter stepping up to the plate. First pitch from Randy Johnson, rocket, fire, fastball off the outside, taken for a ball. The Tampa Bay Rays, 24-11, good for first place in the ever competitive American League East. Delivery by Johnson, fastball down, fouled off to the right. Rengifo is now even with Randy in the count, 1-1. Gets in a swing through a 1-1 splitter. And now he's ahead. 1-2. That's a delivery, the pitch, that splitter. Breaks down and under the zone, evens the count at 2-2. What's Randy going to do here? Here's the wind, the delivery, the pitch, fastball. A little bit late, not hit too hard, and it drops in front of the right.
Batting second, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Not hit too hard, waited back, just dropped it into right field. And Jose not able to get there, plays it on a hop, gets it in, and here comes Tony Gwynn. Rengifo put his lead at first. Johnson with the wind, the delivery, slider inside. Gwynn fouls it off, first strike one. 15-time All-Star for Mr. Tony Gwynn. One of the greatest hitters the game has ever seen. Gets him to ground that one to third as they turn around the horn, double play, 5-4-3, and out. There are 2 outs. Mateo takes his time, makes a good throw, good relay at the pivot, throws him out easily at first, just like that. 2 down. Here comes Duke Snyder, hit 269. Just looks at a splitter away, ball 1. The wind, the delivery, the pitch. That ball is smoked. 107 off the bat, and it hits the top of the wall and goes out. .392 feet, 107 miles an hour, and Duke Snyder puts the White Sox up 1-0 on the epitome of a wall scraper home run. I didn't think it was high enough to get out, but get out it does. Hits the top of the fence and goes onto the other side. That ball was smoked. 98, basically right down the middle, and here comes Mark McGwire. 189 coming into play today, 97 inside the edge, looks at a strike. 4-time home run champion, Mr. McGwire. Broke Roger Ramirez's record of 61 back in 1998 when he hit 70. The great home run chase of him and Sammy Sosa will forever be remembered as the greatest home run race in history until something outdoes it. McGwire head in the count, 2-1. Slider over the middle of the plate. Slow tapper to Mateo at third, throws over to first, gets him by a mile. But before, Duke Snyder puts the Palehosers on top 1-0 with a rocket of a home run. As Martin Diego comes in, 8th appearance, 4-0 record, 47 innings pitched, 3.26 ERA, a whip of 1.32, 45 strikeouts on the season. That's good for 22.4% of the batters he's faced. He strikes out. Now, I do believe he will be hitting for himself in the DA's position, as here comes Bobby Witt Jr. 350 batting average as Diego comes to the plate. The wind to delivery, curveball down and away. The White Sox are 16-19, 5th in the wild card spot in the American League. Diego, fastball, curveball. old school windup, the pitch, fastball up in the head. Bobby Witt going to be very patient. They're down 1-0 before they even come to the plate. Fastball away, looks at it, takes it for a strike. 1-2 to count. Fastball right back up the middle, right down the middle, hits it right back up the middle, and it's a leadoff single for Bobby Witt. And the Tampa Bay Rays have a potential tying run on board. Here comes the stolen base king, Ricky Henderson.
Ball, that's out.
Looks at a fastball off the outside edge, takes it for a ball. Ricky hitting .328, 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. He is also a 10-time All-Star.
Ball, that's out.
Second pitch is outside, takes that for a ball. At 2-0, he's sitting on 299 career home runs. We'll see if he can get one here and finally hit that 300 mark. Looks at a curveball at the knees inside edge, strike one. Hits the curveball, hangs it a little, doesn't try to do too much. Push it right through the hole on the left side. Back-to-back singles for the Rays. Runners on at first and second. Here comes Rod Carew. That curveball came right back over the middle of the plate. Ricky knew exactly what to do with it. Carew drops down about down the third base line, and it will trickle foul. 342 on the season, no home runs, 11 RBIs. Average best for good for tie for 9th in the American League so far. Carew swings and misses a curveball. He's in the hole 0-2.
Off the plate, ball one.
Looks like a curveball inside. Count goes to 1-2. Pitcher still well in command of his counts. Can still waste a couple. Crew's got to be careful. Fastball up, takes it. Evens the count at 2. Swings at a fastball away and fouls it off down the left field line. Fastball in on the hands, it will drop into center. As Bobby Witt rounds third, he will score 3 straight singles, and the Tampa Bay Rays tie this one at 1. Didn't try to do too much. He got jammed. He's able to muscle it out in the center field, and the Rays are showing some life here against the White Sox. They were on such a horrible offensive slump for a little while. Here comes Mickey Mantle, .319 hitter on the season. Mickey looking to cause some damage. He has had a bad season start as he takes the first pitch and drives it into center field. The runner will score from second base, and we have runners at first and third in a 2-1 Tampa Bay lead. It's still nobody out. Mickey jumping all over the first ball fastball. Doesn't try to do too much. Puts it right back up the middle. Gets himself an RBI knock, and here comes Griffey, .350 batting average after the first month of the season. There's, down and away fastball, grounds out to first, takes the out at second for the fielder's choice. Griffey reaches at first. The runner scores from third, so give Griffey a fielder's choice RBI. 3-6 is the play. And he reaches first. Still got some speed on the bases. 1 on, 1 out. Here comes Siri. Jose swings at a fastball away and fouls it off over the Rays pin. Quickly in the hole, 0-1. He's hitting .348, no home runs, 6 RBIs. Murphy looking to get a good lead, looking to try to take second base here. Let's see what he can do. Curveball over the middle of the plate, and he's way out in front. 0-2 to count. Fastball down and in. He goes down and gets it, flips it into center field, stays in the air too long. Center fielder is able to get there and make the play. 2 outs. Here comes Jorge Mateo. The Tampa Bay Rays as a team hitting .319 on the season, leading the American League in team batting average so far. Mateo, .222 hitters so far, no home runs, 7 RBIs. Speed personified though, and that's what keeps him in the lineup sometimes. Speed does not go into a slump as they try to pick Junior off at first base to no avail. Maybe now Mateo will see the first pitch of this at bat. Fastball up, gets under it, flies it harmlessly to center. This should be the inning. And it is, as the White Sox finally stop the bleeding. The Rays come alive for 3 in the first on 4 hits. And after 1, it's the White Sox 1 and the Rays 3.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Here comes Johnny Bench, who was a terror in the Comiskey Park series. .292 batting average, 9 home runs. Man, do not make a mistake. Do not make a mistake to him. 98, fastball down in the zone. 1,396 RBIs over 18 seasons for Mr. Bench. Wind, the delivery, the pitch. Slider down. Bench takes it. And it's 1-1. Check swing. Doesn't matter. They call it a strike anyway. He's quickly down in the count. 1-2. Find the delivery, the pitch. Gets him way out in front of a 98-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And gets him swing through it. That is the epitome of anxious hitter. Because Schwarber, .241 average, basically his career average. He's not in there for average, he's in there for pop. He has 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. He's a 2022 home run champion. A key element to that 2016 Chicago Cubs curse-breaking World Championship. But he grounds out softly to second base. They throw him out at first by a mile, makes the play, and just like that, we're down 2 outs. Here comes Chipper Jones, .362 batting average, 6 home runs, 19 RBIs. Atlanta Braves legend. I think he's a little overrated, I think.
That's off the plate.
My personal opinion, as he takes 98 away. But that's just me. I don't think he's as good as they thought he was, but to each their own. As he looks at a slider over the heart of the plate, even if you count up at 1. Here's the wind, the delivery, the pitch. Fastball down and in, fouls it off. Just like that, he's in the hole, 1-2. Here's the wind, the delivery, the pitch by Randy Johnson. The slider stays outside, 2-2 count. See what he's going to do this time. Lit freezes Chipper on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball on the upper inside edge of the zone. Boom.
And leading up for the Rays,
Hits him looking,
the first baseman,
sends us to the bottom of the second. Still Rays 3, White Sox 1 as Buck O'Neil comes to a plate. .307 average, no home runs, 11 RBIs. And let's see if Dihigo can shut down the Rays after they exploded for 3 in the first. Fastball up and in, and O'Neill pops it up to first. Let's not start this trend again as we are down 1 out
Batting
already.
The catcher, Diaz.
Here comes Diaz, 333 batting average on the season as he's looking to drive something into the gap. Gets a fastball down and in, hits it to short. He's got all the best of it coming towards the play and towards the throw and throws him out easily at first.
Now
2
batting,
pitches, 2 outs for the Tampa Bay Rays.
With Jr.
Here comes Bobby. He singled and scored in his last inning. Let's see what happens here.
That's a ball.
Curveball inside, takes it easily.
Count 1-0.
He scored 19 runs on the season so far. That's good for 3rd on the team. Swings at a fastball up, fouls it away. 1-1 the count. Fastball down the middle at the knees. Fair ball. I wasn't sure if that was fair or foul, but they say it was fair. They throw Bobby Witt out at first. He does not assume anything, hustles every time, and the Rays go down in order. After 2, it's 3-1.
Leading off for the
Tampa.
White Sox, the designated hitter, Martin Vigo.
Vigo hitting for himself today as the designated hitter. A rarity in today's baseball, but hey, why not? Some guys can actually pitch and hit, amazingly enough. As he swings and fouls off a splitter down. Behind in the count, 0-1. Smokes a fastball down the middle, but he's behind it. Fouls it off to the right, he's down 0-2. Here comes the wind of the pitch for Johnson. Gets a piece of that slider down and in. Looked like a back foot slider attempt. As the count still 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Takes that slider in. And it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
Randy staying up and in. 100 miles an hour and misses. Wind the delivery, the pitch, fastball down the middle. It gets rocked at an amazing 114 miles an hour. Gets past Bobby Witt, and the Sox are got a leadoff runner on to start the 3rd as Hidalgo's hitting streak goes to 10 games. 99 in, 114 out. And now Ellis Angus comes up, 244 hitter. They're going to try to get it pounded into the ground. Just like that. Carew, Witt, and O'Neill for 6-3. But just like that, that leadoff single is erased on 1 pitch. Here comes Rengifo. I'll get his name right eventually. Maybe. Wind the delivery. The opening pitch of the at-bat misses down and in for a ball. Is 1 for 1. He got a single in the 1st inning. Let's see what he can do here in the 3rd. As the Sox are trying to answer back that big opening inning for the Rays. Randy throws 100 up and in, and he fouls it away. 1-1 the count. Here comes the 2nd pitch of the at-bat.
That's ball 2.
He looks at 99 up and out of the zone, says the umpire. I don't know his name. 2-1 the count. Slider down, and he dumps it down the right field line just fair. Jose's over. He's going to try for 2nd base. Jose's got a good arm, and they get him easily. A great throw, and he's nailed, trying to stretch a single into a double. And just like that, the White Sox run themselves out of an inning. There's a good chance you make the defense make the play, and make the play they did, and the inning is over. No run for the White Sox there, but they get 2 hits. The inning's over. They're still down 3-1 as Ricky Henderson comes to the plate for your Tampa Bay Rays. Looks at a fastball up and in. That's a good take. That's a good take. Nothing you're going to do with that ball but pop it up or foul it off. He looks at the 2nd pitch, and that's a curveball down and away. Good take. 28th pitch of the game for Hidalgo. Gets up Two-seamer over the heart of the plate, and Henderson just got under it and flies out to center, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Rob Carew.
Here comes Carew, 1 for 1, a single, an RBI, and scored a run. He did it all in the first. Swung at a pitch, down and in. Right to the second baseman it goes, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Here comes Mantle, 1 for 1 with an RBI single. And that 3-run first. Fastball down and in. He goes down and gets it, but it's going to be a fly ball to center field, and the inning is over. Quick 1-2-3 inning as we're a third of the way home. 3-1 Rays. Here comes Gwynn. Going to try to keep him at bay.
That's a ball.
Looks at a splitter down. Good job, good eye. Tony's always had a good eye. He's not hitting right now, but that's good for the Rays. Checks his swing, but he goes too far down a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. Here's the wind delivery in the pitch. One hopper to Mateo at third. Takes his time. Pro hop. Slings it over to first and throws Gwynn out for the first out of the inning. Comes Duke Snyder. Hit that laser beam. Line drive home run in the top of the first to put the Sox up ever so briefly, 1-0. Looks at a splitter right down the middle on the outside third of the plate. 1 strike and nothing is the count. Here comes the second pitch. Looks at the splitter, takes it. It's in the zone. Strike 2. Now here comes a wipeout pitch. I can almost guarantee it. Slider, not on where he wanted it. He missed his spot big time on that. Want to throw it on the outside edge. And it was on the inside, and he got away with it. That ball was just off the plate. A good take by Snyder. It goes to 1-2. Here comes the wind, the delivery, the pitch. Fastball down. Counts even at 2. 2-2 count. Did he go? No, he did not. Checked it up on that slider. Count goes full. 3-2. Swings and fouls off ball 4. Once again, coming back with the 3-2 pitch. 1 out in the inning. Got him to swing at a fastball up in the zone, and he popped it sky high. Third baseman's there, makes the play. 2 down.
Up next in Chicago, the first baseman, Mark McGuire.
Here comes Big Mac. 0 for 1 on the game.
Oh, that's kicked out.
All these teams have got a crazy good lineup. Just will they perform? Is the only thing you ask. There's a good pitch out the D's on the edge. Strike 1. And the count's even at 1. The wind delivery, the rock, the fire, fastball up and in at 98, takes it, good take. Then it's 2-1 count.
No, that's all.
Takes, looks at the slider, down, and on the outside edge. 3-1, it's all McGuire in this count. 3-1, great hitters count. Here comes the delivery. Fastball, outside corner at the knee, strike 2. Payoff pitch, here it is. Splitter hung over the middle of the plate and caught McGuire by surprise because he fouled it off. But he was late. Fastball, 100 miles an hour, top of the zone, he fouls it straight back. A good at-bat here for McGuire. Gets the slider and it is crushed. That ball came back to the inside part of the plate, and he just hit it into the second deck in left field. 113 miles an hour off the bat, 406 feet, his 5th of the year, and it's now a 1-run Tampa lead. Man, oh man, that slider missed its mark. It came back over the inside part of the plate, and McGuire did not miss it. Ooh-wee, was that ball tagged. That is a vintage Mark McGuire blast. Let's take another look at that. See where it ends up. Ooh, he got into that back deck. Man, oh man alive. Look where that ball came back. It was supposed to be on the outside edge, and it came back right there in McGuire's happy zone, and he did not miss it. Here comes Bench. Now a slim lead for the Rays. 2-3. Bench looks at that splitter for a strike. Comes the wind in the delivery. The pitch. Strike down at the knees at 99. Johnny Bench is leading the team in home runs with 9. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swings at a slider in. Fouls it off. A pitch again. Then he gets him swinging on a slider way inside, and the inning is over, but not before Mark McGuire hits the very first upper deck home run in the Palace's history during a game. And after 3.5, it's White Sox 2, Rays 3.
And leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Here comes Griffey. 0 for 1 on the day. Swings at a curveball at the knees. Strike 1. Takes back on that curveball and drives it up the middle at 100 miles an hour. And the Rays have the leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, the right fielder, Jose.
Here comes Jose. Swings at a pitch off the plate on the outside, grounds to third. They try to go for 2 and they cannot get it. Griffey once again. Jose beats it out at first. Give him a fielder's choice. Here comes Mateo. Jose may try to steal here. Fastball or curveball hung over the plate. Mateo gives it a ride. Way backing onto the left field home run pitch, and it is gone. 2-run home run. Jorge Mateo, his first of the year, 93.3 off the bat. And now it's a 5-3 Tampa lead. Went to the well one too many times for that curveball, and they finally caught it. Mateo gets it up in the air with some carry, and it goes out. Not by much, 347 feet, but it gets into the home run deck out there in left. And that gives the Rays some insurance as here comes Buck O'Neil. He gets the curveball. It stays up a little bit, and he deposits that one into right field for a 1-out single.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
The Rays are coming around. They look like they're coming alive. The bats are waking up. The alarm clock's going off. The sun's coming up, and the rooster's crowing. The bats are alive. The bats are waking up. And here comes Yanier Diaz.
1-0.
Takes a pitch out. That's one way to keep the runner honest and not use a disengagement. Diaz 0 for 1, grounded out in the second. Leadoff runner at first. Diaz grounds it down the left field line. Foul. Evens the count at 1.
No, he's in there.
Throw over to first. Now he has used a disengagement. Runner's back. I don't think they're going to try to steal in this situation anyway.
2 balls, 1
Another
strike.
pitch out. Diaz is shaking his head. They pitched out twice in this at bat. Big lead at first base. Extra step. Curveball. Hung up. Third baseman cannot handle it, and the runners are going to be safe. They give him a base hit on that. That could have went either way. But here comes Bobby Witt. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Here comes Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball 1.
Looks at a fastball up. He goes throwing 40 pitches. Rays looking to bust this thing wide open right here. Bobby Witt's the man to do it. Fastball up a little bit, got under it and behind it. Flies out to the right center. The runner will tag from second and head into third. And the runners are on that corner with 2 out. Here comes Henderson, 1 for 2, a single, scored a run. So far in the ball game, he's looking for something to put through the infield. Gets a fastball. Good hittable pitch, just topped it though. And they throw a second to get the short out and force the end of the inning with a fielder's choice, but not before. Jorge Mateo with the home run, 2-run variety, giving the Rays a 5-2 lead. Here we go. Top 5. Schwarber's up. Randy Johnson, pitch number 59 of the ball game, is a ball down. Tried to split her down. Try to get Schwarber to hit it on the ground. You do not want to get it in the air. O'Neill dives, stops the ball. Plenty of time with the runner, who is very slow. Johnson, plenty of time to cover first base. Toss over, gets him easy. And that's 1 out. That's all you need to do as a corner infielder. Stop the ball from going to the outfield. Get your composure very quickly. Get up and make a good throw. And that's exactly what O'Neill did. 1 down. Chipper Jones comes up, looks at a fastball 99. Lower part of the zone, outside edge. Pitch. Fastball, misses down. 98 miles an hour on that one. The pitch. Misses with the splitter. Here comes Randy Johnson. He's going to start getting a little bit irritated. He might start overthrowing, and that's what the Sox are hoping for. But oh my goodness, 101 in off the plate, and he swings through it. I think Randy Johnson is pissed. .98 down the middle. Chipper fouls it back. 2-2 pitch. Throws the splitter. Gets his swing through. 2 outs. That's his 4th strikeout of the ball game.
Designated hitter, Martin Digo.
Here comes Digo, 1 for 1. The wind, the delivery, the rock, the fire, the fastball at the knees. And therefore a strike called 96. Took a little bit off of that. It jumps out in front. 0-1. Fastball smoked to right. Jose Sirio, cannot get to it. Gets over his head. This guy's going to try for second. He's going to be out. Do not run on Jose Siri. That's his second outfield assist in the game. The second time the Chicago White Sox have run themselves out of an inning. The second time they've tried to force the defense's hand. And the second time the defense has answered with perfection. After 4.5, it's still 5-2 Rays. Rod Carew looks at a fastball inside half, about belt high. Now behind the count, 1-0. 0-1, I mean. Fastball, belt high out over the plate, wraps it hard to first base, and McGuire steps on the bag, and it's an easy first out.
Hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Here comes the Mick, 1 for 2, single and an RBI in this ball game. He got a hanging curveball, hit it 107 miles an hour right to the shortstop. That's just the way his season has gone. Here comes Junior, 1 for 2, an RBI single.
Ball 1.
Fastball up, takes it easily. Griffey with 8 doubles, tied for second on the Rays. Looking for something to drive into a gap. Gets a fastball. He hooks it. McGuire's playing the line, and that's easy. McGuire's playing off the bag, and that's a double, maybe a triple down the line. But in this case, McGuire hugging the line. Ball goes right to him, takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down in this one. After 5, it's 5-2 Tampa.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Here's Andrews. Randy Johnson, 69 pitches, and it's a splitter down, and Andrews swings straight through it. The last game that Elvis Andrews played, he was 0 for 2, but he had an RBI, so he was productive nonetheless. He swings through 99 down, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fouls that fastball back. Now, still 0-2. The line delivery, the rock, the fire. Here comes Johnson. Good fixing. Look at it on the inside edge, thigh high at 98 for his 5th strikeout of the ball game. Rengifo, 2 for 2, 2 singles. And Randy's going to see if he can't get him out this time. Here we go. Line delivery, the fire, fastball 99, inside edge, takes it for a strike. Luis has a double in his last 6 games. Interesting. Here's the delivery. 99, in on the hands, flies out to left, and Henderson is there to take the ball and catch the fly. 2 down. Here comes Gwynn, 0 for 2, couple strikeouts, or a couple groundouts. Strikeout is something that Tony Gwynn does not do much
Outside,
of,
that's a ball.
period. Looks at a fastball just off the plate, takes for a ball. He did strike out in his last game, though. He was 0 for 4 with a strikeout, swinging, surprisingly enough. He's now 1-1 after that slider. Here comes another slider. It misses the plate, and he's ahead 2-1. Here comes Tony Gwynn, chomping at the bit as he rolls over that fastball on the outside edge, rolls it over to first. Stonedale grabs it, takes it himself, and Gwynn's retired. 6, 7, and 8 coming up.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 71, Jacob Webb.
Jacob Webb, 21st appearance, 3-1 record, 2 holds, 23 2/3 innings pitched, 152, great ERA, 9.5 strikeout percentage rate, and everybody in the league is hitting under 270 against him, or 170 at that. Fastball slurve. Don't really look for that changeup too much. That'll probably be the first pitch now they say that. Nope. Fastball inside half. Siri takes it for a strike. Strike 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Slurve inside, off the plate. 1-1 the count. got the fastball. He was just ahead of it. 1-2. Fastball up, fouls it away. I guess he figured that was too close to take.
2 balls.
Fastball up, he took that one. Counts even at 2. Gets a slurve, little Dutch snort into left center, it will drop. And Jose will be on with a leadoff single. Doing it with the arm and doing it with the bat. Here we go.
Number 3, Jorge Mateo.
Here comes Mateo. He did, for the first time this season, takes a hanging curveball and deposits it into the left field home run porch. And that is how we got to 5-2 in this game. He's looking to do the same. Wind the delivery, takes a fastball up, 94.
Ball 1, no strike.
Aiken and Lamet, two lefties up in the White Sox pen. Mateo looking to do something here. He swings at a wild pitch as that slurve gets away. The runner goes to second base. Hey, that's not a bad thing. 1-1 count. That's a wild pitch. Runner goes into scoring position where a single should scoring. That also opens up the opportunity for Mateo to possibly lay down a sacrifice bunt and get the runner to third with less than 2 outs. Bench could not corral that one.
Ball, that's out.
Looks at a fastball away. Now it goes to 2-1. Here goes the wind and delivery, the pitch. Fastball down the middle, soft line driving the center, drops in front of the center fielder. The throw to the plate, it will be out in time. Jose scores, and the Rays add on one more run. It's 6-2. That could be a huge insurance run as it puts it right on the cusp of Grand Slam territory. Mateo just waiting back on that and driving it. Here comes Buck O'Neill. Big time speed at first base. O'Neill got a slurve right down the middle and he was just out in front. Just a touch. Ever so much, and it's a foul ball, 0-1. Drops down the bunt, third baseman fields it, and the out is recorded. 5-3 on the sacrifice bunt. Runner goes to second base, is in scoring position with less than 2 out. A good sacrifice bunt for Buck O'Neill. Here comes Yanni Diaz. Near Diaz. He has 11 RBIs. He's looking to add number 12 right here. He is 1 for 2 in the game.
Counts 1-0.
As he looks at a fastball up. He is .333 with runners in scoring position this season. Looking to get to the outfield. Fastball, but he rolls over, puts it on the ground too short. Runner has to stay put. The route is recorded 6-3. And just like that, there's 2 outs. Here comes Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3, a single and a run scored. Bobby chomping at the bit to knock in that run with 2 outs. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Fastball away. He drops it into center field, and the run will score on that. It will be a 7-2 Rays lead. Waste no time taking out the fastball. Henning knocks in his run, and it's a beautiful piece of hitting. Fastball off the plate. Thigh high, waits back on it, drops it ever so gently into center field. Probably didn't even bruise the baseball. And now it's Ricky Henderson with a runner at first, and the Rays up 7-2.
1-0.
Slurve up and down on Ricky. Crowd's booing, but that was a slurve that got away from it. It is raining after all. Ball's probably pretty slick. Fastball down, and he fouls it off. 1-1. The runner takes off from first. They have no chance at that, and he takes the base. Bobby Witt with the steal. His third of the season. The count goes to 2-1. That was not a good pitch to throw. It's bad conditions to throw. The base runner, it's kind of even because the track is a little nasty, so. Oh, man. That slider came in. Ricky gets a piece of it, grounds to second base, and it is an error on the second baseman. If I remember right, there's quite a few errors on the White Sox edge of their series up in Chicago. Runners at the corners now. 2 out. Here comes Rod Carew, 1 for 3. Slurve, slow bouncer to second. They might have to hustle on this. Well, the first gets hit by a step, and there to get out of the inning. After 6, 2/3 of the way home, it's 7-2 Rays. Here comes Snyder, homered in the first. 97-mile-an-hour fastball at the knees, outer third, takes for a strike. Gets him out in front on the slider, strike 2. Will he come back with that? Here's the wind to delivery the pitch. Got him swinging through that one. Back-to-back sliders, 6 strikeout of the ball game. That's justifiable revenge. Here comes McGuire, who hit a mammoth home run earlier in the game. Comes the wind to delivery, the 1-out pitch. Hangs a splitter over the middle of the plate. McGuire fouls it off to the right side, meaning he was late. 0-1 the count as the pitch comes to the plate. Fastball hit out to right, but Jose's there. Easy out, 2 down. Amazing what happens when you don't hit the ball 114 miles an hour. Or 107, I think it was. Comes bench, 0 for 2 on the game. Fastball hit high and deep in the right center. Griffey on his horse, a backhand stab makes the play. Not easy to do through the rain and the lights as we head into the 7th inning stretch. The Rays up 7-2. Daniel Lamet comes on his 11th appearance, 1-0 record, no holds, 22 in a third innings, pitched a high 5.64 ERA. Here comes Mickey Mantle to greet him, 1 for 3, a single and an RBI. Slider specialist, Mantle's going to be looking fastball. Gets it. Smokes it high and deep to center. Will it stay in the park? It will not. Mickey Mantle homers to the home run porch in right center field. Then the Rays tack on another as it goes to 8-2. Mantle's third of the year. Hopefully finally breaking out of that power slide he has been in all season. Looked fastball, got fastball up, and this time did not miss it. That's the Mickey Mantle the Rays thought they were wanted to see when they decided to sign him on the fantasy draft. 427 feet, 104.1 miles an hour off the bat, and it's a 6-run deficit as Ken Griffey Jr. comes to the plate and gets hit with a slider. First pitch after the Mark McGuire home run. Little shaky, little iffy right there. Here comes Jose. The first pitch after a home run like that, and the batter gets hit, I don't care what it was, kind of pitch it was, that's kind of fishy. But whatever. Siri lines out to right. His first pitch he sees, it's 1 out. Griffey's at first base. Mateo coming up 2 for 3. He had a home run in this game earlier. Strangely enough, usually when it's raining, the ball doesn't carry, but man, there's 4 home runs in this ball game tonight as Mateo goes up 1-0 in the count. Here's a wind to delivery. Fastball, tops it. 6, 4, 3, they turn it. And the double play. Gets the White Sox out of the inning, but not before Mickey Mantle breaks his homerless slide as a home run to right center field to the home run deck. It adds another run to make it an even half-dozen run lead. Here comes Schwarber. The less the Rays can have to use that bullpen, that's what they're going to do. 15,385 on a rainy night here in Tampa, or St. Pete to be exact. Pinellas County to be sure, and in Central Florida on the West Coast to be definite. 1-1 count, slider misses down. 88 pitches for Randy Johnson with this pitch, and that's a ball in off the plate. We'll see what he can do. 3-1.
Nope.
Misses off the inside of the plate, and Schwarber will walk. That's Randy's first walk allowed, and that will probably get the pin going. Here comes Jones. Schwellenbach is up in the pen. 6-run lead. They're not going to hold the runner on as Chipper tries to go down the line. And it's a foul. Strike one. On the delivery of the pitch. Fastball 97 at the knees. Taken for a strike two. The pitch. Fastball up and in. Fly ball is right field or left field. Henderson's there. Makes the play. Gets it into the cutoff man, Witt. And the White Sox are out for the first time in the inning. Here comes Digo. 2 for 2.
Martin Digo.
Right, John, try to get him to bounce into 2 here. That splitter wasn't where you wanted it. Strike one, though. Fouled it off. Line. Delivery off the inside part of the plate. 1-1. Fastball. Lower inside quad. 99. Took it for a strike. 1-2 to count. Takes a slider in. Evens the count at 2. The pitch from Johnson. Outside edge. Fastball 98. Fouled off into the seats behind the Rays bullpen. Splitter misses away. And now it's 3-2 on Digo with Elvis Andrus in the on-deck circle and a runner at first as a slider gets allowed to the plate and is fouled off. Line delivery, the pitch. Gets him looking with a supply slider up in the zone. And he goes down looking for the 7th strikeout of the game. He is not happy. Look where this one, beautiful pitch right there. Can't argue it. He's not happy. He's still arguing it. You better watch it because he was the starting pitcher in this one. Here comes Elvis Andrus, 0 for 2. Randy Johnson at the even century mark in pitches thrown in this ball game with a runner at first. He throws 98 at the knees, inside edge, strike called. 0-1 the count early in the ball game. Find the delivery, the pitch. Smokes it into left field. Henderson on his horse. He cuts it off before the track, and that keeps the runners at first and second with 2 outs. As the lineup turns over now, and the top of the order comes up.
Luis Rengifo.
They're going to give Randy Johnson a chance to get out of this inning. Fastball up, 98, takes it for a ball, ball 1. The pitch, fastball in there at 97, thigh high inside third. 1-1 the count. Randy trying to do yeoman's work here to get out of this inning. Hits in a swing through a splitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Is in front of him now, 1-2. The delivery. Slider gets him to hit the third. Mateo knocks it down, gathers the throw, throws him to first, gets him by a half a step, and out of the inning. There we go. Woo-wee, they leave 2-1. And after 7.5, it's 8-2 Tampa Bay. Here comes O'Neill, steps out of the box. Lamet has only thrown 5 pitches in this game, so.
That's out.
Fastball away, 95. O'Neill looks at it.
That's in. Ball 2.
Slider stays inside, doesn't do much. O'Neill takes it for a ball. 2-0. Two-seamer over the heart of the plate and up. 2-1 the count.
3 balls.
Slider up and in. Nice job. 3-1 count. Oh, fastball away. Second baseman stops it, but you're not getting O'Neill. Too fast. Infield single.
Now batting, catcher.
On the race house again, have the leadoff runner on. Here comes Diaz. One for 3 of the ball game. O'Neill not opposed is trying to steal a base. Fastball up, fly ball, lazy fly ball in the center. A little anxious, I think. All the runs might get him thinking, be a little bit anxious, a little bit too aggressive. Here comes Bobby Witt, 2 for 4, 2 singles, and RBI, run scored. Looking fastball down, thinking maybe they're going to want him to beat it into the ground. There's a fastball, and he drops it into right field, and it drops. Gets a little bit past the diving right fielder, but the runners will stay at second. And it's a 1-out single. His 3rd hit of the game for Bobby Witt Jr. The Rays have runners on at first and second with less than 1 out, and Ricky Henderson coming up. He gets a fastball in and a little bit up, drives it deep into left, does not get out. It is caught at the edge of the track, and the runner will advance from second and third on the fly ball. 2 down. Ricky didn't miss that by much. Here comes Carew. 1 for 4, a single, an RBI, and a run scored. Fastball smoked past the first baseman, Mark McGuire. And to right field, the Rays put in another run. It's 9-2 Rays with runners at first and second and 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. That fastball basically right down the middle. Here comes Matt Brash. Ninth appearance, 0-1 record, 2 holds, 5 innings pitched, 10.80 ERA. Not really a good statistic to be measured by right now with only 5 innings pitched. 5-pitch pitcher, sliders, fastball, slurve, cutter, sinker. And let's see what he decides to go with here. Whatever it was a slider, and it got smoked at 98 into the right center field gap, and 2 runs are going to score on it. And how do you do? Mickey Mantle smokes another one, and it's a 9-run Tampa lead. Mickey is starting to heat up. He is finding the seats. He is finding the gaps. Here comes Ken Griffey Jr., 1 for 3. He gets a slider. or swerve, and he hits a 106-mile-an-hour ground ball into right, and another run will score. It's now 12-2, and this is a beatdown of the Chicago White Sox by the Tampa Bay Rays here in Game 1 of the series. Here comes Jose. That is a fastball over the heart of the plate and up. Bit of a cut to it. He's 1 for 4, single, scored 2 runs, and he just missed a very damaging hit. There we go. Slider down at the knees. He hammers it over the third baseman's head. He goes all the way to the wall and left down the line, and a bad throw from the outfield misses the relay man. Siri goes to second base with an RBI double, and it's now 13-2 Tampa. Jones had no chance in hell at that ball. Here comes Mateo. Matt Brash has thrown 4 pitches, and they've all been smoked. This is like batting practice. Jorge Mateo going for number 2. It falls in front of the track, bounces over the wall. It ends up an RBI ground to a double. And this is just getting bad.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
Here comes Lang.
Number 58, Alex Lang.
7th appearance, no record, 4 holes, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 1.69 ERA. Again, not a good statistic to judging by with so few innings pitched. He's striking out about 28.5% of the batters he faces. He throws a knuckle curve, so that's what you really got to be watching for here in this at bat. As Buck O'Neill, first pitch, puts it up the middle of the diamond, and he legs it out at first base. Runners are out first and third with 2 out. As Diaz comes up. 1 for 4. He floats one down the right field line, and it is a foul ball. Ho, 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 ho. Boy, the racer would have been on there. Ooh, dog, you have the bats come alive to this one. Little floater towards second base. He drops in. It is 15-2. Yanez Diaz with a Dutch snort into right center. There you go. Hawk Harrison, former Chicago White Sox play-by-play man. And Tony Gwynn could not get to it. The second baseman couldn't get to it. And the Sox just can't catch a break here in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Bobby Witt Jr. again. And he smokes one into center field. That will get down. Another run will score. Runners will be at first and third. And 2 outs. It's now 16-2. Tampa. This is the offensive production that this team is absolutely capable of day in and day out. Here comes Henderson. He fouls one off. Fastball up. And finally, we get to a second pitch and a not bad. He's 1 for 5 with a single and a run scored. First and third, 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. Swings at the changeup down. And it's 0-2. Swung at the knuckle curve, hard hit, but right at the shortstop, and the inning finally comes to an end after 8. Two touchdowns with extra points to tie, as it's the Rays 16 and the White Sox 2. Or you might want to say the Buccaneers 16 and the hapless Chicago Bears 2, because that's more like the way it would actually go. The Bears, the Sox.
Nope.
They stink. As he takes the first pitch, pissed off the plate. 0-1. 107 is the pitch count for Randy here. This is with the fastball down. I got a feeling this is Randy's last batter anyway. There's no reason to keep him in at this point. Tony Gwynn smokes a ball to the left side into left field. And I think that will be it for Randy at this point, as he has pitched a gem. Couple of home runs, solo shots, that is all. You'll take it every time out. Here comes Schwellenbach. Let's get him some innings. And that will indeed do it for the unit. Randy Johnson, 8 innings, 2 runs, a couple of solo shots, and that's about it. Great outing for the unit here today.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 57, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Schwellenbach, his 4th appearance, 2-1 record, 17 and a third innings pitched, a high 5.19 ERA. He started 3 games when Bob Gibson was on the disabled list. And now let's see what he can do in relief as he tries to shut it out. And barring a major disastrous inning or an injury, he should be able to do so. Get Snyder to foul the first one off. It's 0-1. He takes a fastball at the knees, 0-2 is Snyder. Here's the wind, the delivery, the pitch. Slider on the outside edge, and he takes it to left. So the first batter Schwellenbach sees, lines a 103-mile-an-hour 2-bouncer through the infield and to left. And the Sox have got something going 2 on with nobody out. You just hope the Rays are not going to get lackadaisical here just because they have a 14-run lead. McGuire gets a hold of a high slurve, drives it into right center, and over the fence it bounces as an RBI double. Shut the book on Randy Johnson. 8 innings, 3 runs, all earned. And I guess lucky for the Rays, that ball bounced over and hit the rail to the home run porch, keeping another runner from scoring as it goes 2-16-3 Tampa. As Johnny Bench steps in, takes a fastball, strike 1. Fouls off a fastball, strike 2. Delivery. Ground ball off the slider. Witt's got it. Throws to first. Runner will score. Give Bench an RBI. Record the out 6-3. And there's 1 out.
The lefty, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's Schwarber, 0 for 2. Walked into the 8th. Beautiful serve, outside corner at the edge, at the knees, taken for a strike. You're not doing anything with that pitch, so you might as well take it. He swung at a fastball, outer edge. 95, flies out to center, 2 down. Schwellenbach starting to find his groove here as he gets the last 2 batters. All he has to do is get past the Braves legend Chipper Jones. 0 for 3 with a flyout in the 8th. He will not get a save because it's way too big of a lead as he throws a first pitch strike to Chipper. Line to delivery. And oh man, just up. Counts even at 1. Here's the line to delivery, the pitch. This is down, splitter. Counts even at 2, 2 out, runner on second. The Rays are up by 12, yes, 12 on the White Sox. Chipper Jones at the dish, takes a slurve, it's now full. Payoff pitch coming up. Vigo is on deck. He's batting .400 with runners in scoring position this season. See what Schwellenbach can do. Gives Chipper to foul it off to the White Sox bullpen crowd. Find the delivery, the pitch. Gets in a foul off another one. Still 3-2. Line to delivery, the pitch. took it off the plate, splitter, ball 4, Chipper draws the walk.
Now batting.
And now the
designated hitter,
Sox have
Martin
2 on.
Digo.
With 2 out. Here comes Digo, 2 for 3, 2 singles, falling back, trying to get through this 9th inning. This inning is all him. He has been told he is either going to finish it or he's going to lose it as he gets Digo. First pitch, fly ball, center field. Griffey's there. Rays win. Rays win. Take the first game of the series against the White Sox, 16-4. A brutal, brutal game. The Rays managed 22 hits. Randy Johnson goes to 5-0. Digo falls to 4-1. The Rays take a 1-game lead in the best of 3 series. We're in the 3-game series, I think it is. And, I mean, that is the offensive production that Rays fans expected to see right off the get-go when they saw how that fantasy draft unfolded. I mean, they have every right to expect that. You got Ken Griffey Jr. and Mickey Mantle and Ricky Henderson and Bobby Witt Jr. all on the same squad. So, it was good to see the Rays homer twice after not homering in about 10 games, I think. Mateo to left. Mantle to center. The home run porches got beat up a little bit in this one. As there you see Griffey recording the final out in the rain.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
As the PA announcer doesn't even bother to go through the line score. The Rays scored 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and 8 in the 8th. And the White Sox answered with 2 in the top of the 9th, but it just was not enough as the White Sox go down in defeat 16-4. The White Sox had 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. The Rays 16 runs on 22 hits, no errors. Let's look at the box score real quick before we sign off tonight. Rengifo 2 for 4. Tony Gwynn 1 for 4 with a run scored. Duke Schneider 2 for 4 with 2 runs, an RBI and a strikeout. Mark McGwire 2 for 4, a run and 2 RBIs. Johnny Bench 0 for 4 and an RBI. Kyle Schwarber 0 for 3 and a walk. Chipper Jones 0 for 3 and a walk with 2 strikeouts. Digo 2 for 4 and a strikeout. Elvis Andrus 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Mark McGwire with a double and a home run, his 3rd double and his 5th home run. Duke Schneider also with a home run, his 7th. Johnny Bench, Mark McGwire with Johnny Bench with an RBI, Mark McGwire with 2 RBIs, Duke Schneider with an RBI, and that was all the White Sox runs for the game. Tony Gwynn and Elvis Andrus, both White Sox hitters, hit into double plays. Rengifo with his 9th error on the season. Jacob Webb with his 3rd wild pitch. And the beat up, banged up, mashed up Chicago pitching staff right now. Morton Digo, who also DH'd, took the loss, falls to 4-1. He pitched 5 innings, allowed 8 hits, 5 runs, all earned. Jacob Webb came on and 1 inning pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, both were earned. Nelson Lamet, 1 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Matt Brash came on and absolutely got destroyed. Nobody did not get an out. Allowed 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned. His ERA has ballooned up to 18.0. And Alex Lang came on, finally able to stop the bleeding, got the last out of the 8th, but not before allowing 3 hits and a run. And it was just brutal for the White Sox pitchers. Now, on the flip side of the coin, the victorious Tampa Bay Rays. Bobby Witt Jr. was 4 for 6 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. Ricky Henderson 1 for 6 with a run scored. Rod Carew 2 for 5, a run scored and 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Mickey Mantle 3 for 5 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs, and a home run. Ken Griffey Jr. 2 for 4, a run scored, and 2 RBIs. Jose Siri 2 for 5, 3 runs scored, 1 RBI. Jorge Mateo, a home run, 3 for 5, 3 runs scored, 4 RBIs, quite possibly one of his better games in his career. Buck O'Neill, 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored, and Yainer Diaz, 2 for 5 with an RBI. No walks and no strikeouts for the Rays at the plate. Jorge Mateo, Mickey Mantle, and Jose Siri, all with doubles. Jorge Mateo and Mickey Mantle with home runs. Jorge's first of the year, Mickey's third. Hopefully Mantle's bat starts heating up with that home run. Yainer Diaz with his 12th RBI. Rod Carew with 2 RBIs, giving him 13 on the season. Ken Griffey Jr. with 2 RBIs, giving him 30 on the season. Bobby Witt Jr. with 2 RBIs, giving him 14 on the season. Jorge Mateo with 4 RBIs, giving him 11 on the season. Mickey Mantle with 4 RBIs, giving him 26 on the season. And Siri with his 7th RBI of the season. Ken Griffey Jr. got hit by a slider in the first pitch after Mantle's home run. To me, again, little fishy because it was the first pitch right after a home run, but it was a slider and it was raining, so you can almost excuse it a little bit. Buck O'Neill, successful sacrifice bunt during the game. Jorge Mateo grounded into a double play. Bobby Witt stole his 3rd base of the year. Now for the Tampa Bay Rays pitching. Randy Johnson picks up the win. He goes to 5-0. Pitched a beautiful game, better than the line score indicates. 8 innings pitched, 8 hits, 3 runs, all earned, walked 1, struck out 7. His ERA goes to 2.31. Spencer Swellenbach, he came in, pitched the 9th after Randy Johnson allowed a leadoff single, allowed 2 hits, allowed a run. It was earned, walked a man, didn't strike out anybody. His ERA goes to 5.4. Once again, the player of the game, Tampa Bay's Jorge Mateo, 3 for 5 with a home run and a double. Randy Johnson picking up the win. Martin Digo picking up the loss as the Rays win a laugher, 16-4. Tune in next time to see Game 2 of this series between the Rays and the Southsiders. Until then, take care of everybody and stay out of jail.